Today in this video we will discuss about Still Rise Summary and Analysis. Still Rise is a poem by American civil rights activist and writer Maya Angelou. One of Maya's most acclaimed works, the poem was published in Angelou's third poetry collection and Still Rise in 1978. Broadly speaking, the poem is an assertion of the dignity and resilience of marginalized people in the face of oppressions, because Angelou often wrote about blackness and black womanhood. Still I Rise can also be read more specifically as a critic of anti-black racism. Still Rise summary is here we will discuss about the poems that poem is: you may write me down in history with your bitter twisted lies. You may tread me in the very dirt, but still like dust I will rise. And the next is does any sadness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? Cause I walk like I have got oil wells pumping in my living room, just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hopes springing high. Still I will rise. Did you want to see me broken, bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soul cries? Does my hardness offend me? Do you take it awful hard? Cause I lie like I have got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I will rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I have got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the hearts of history's shame, I rise up from a past that is rooted in pain. I rise. I am a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling. I bear in the tide, leaving behind nights of terror and fear. I rise into a daybreak that is wondrously clear. I rise, bringing the gift that my ancestors gave. I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, and I rise. Here we discuss a little about the summary that of Still I Rise. You have the ability to shape how history remembers me with your hurtful warped lies. You have the power to walk all over me, crushing me into the dirt itself. But even so, I will rise up from the ground just as the dust rises from the earth. Does my bold and cheeky attitude offend you? Why are you so miserable? Maybe it is because of the confident way I walk, as I had oil bells right in my living rooms. I am like the moon and sun, the rises of which are as inevitable as the rise of ocean tides, just like high hopes, and I will keep rising. Were you hoping to see me looking sad and defeated? Did you want to see me in the submissive posture with my head bent and eyes looking down rather than up at you? Do you want to see my shoulders slouching down in the same way the teaser of fall down? My body having been weakened by all my intense sobbing. Is my pride making you mad? Are you so upset because I am so happy and joyful that it seems as though I must have gold mines in my own backyard? You have the ability to shoot at me with your words, which are like bullets. You have the ability to cut me with your sharp glare. You have even killed me with your hatred. Nevertheless, just as the air keeps rising, I will keep rising. Does my sex appeal make you upset? Are you taken aback by the fact that I dance as though I have precious gems between my legs? I rise up out of history's shameful act of slavery. I rise up from the deeply painful past. I am a vast and full of power as a dark ocean that rises and swells and carries in the tide. I rise up, and in doing so, leave behind all the darkness of terror and fear. I rise up, and in doing so, enter a bright morning that is full of joyful wonder with the personal qualities and grace I inherited from my ancestors. I embody the dreams and hopes of past enslaved peoples. I rise and rise and rise.